Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Black Sea, and I have another video for you guys. Today, I want to talk about Crypto.com, Crocoin, and give you guys my opinion on where I think we could be headed here. So without further ado, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Let's hop in this video. Are we going to the moon? Let's find out. So first things first, guys, over on Crypto Twitter, you can follow me at 333 Black Sea. We're spreading the message about Crypto.com burning Crocoin. We are on day 88 proposing Crypto.com market buyback and burn Crocoin with a percentage of quarterly profits. This is what CroFam needs, and this is what will bring volume to the chain, guys. We need volume to come to the Cronos chain, because when that happens, there will be builders that come to the chain, speculation on the chain. It will just grow, and Crocoin will go to the moon, guys. Okay, so Cronos sitting at a rank 40 right now. It seems like we are just continue to drop down, but I do think that has a lot to do with Bitcoin dominance. I do expect Cronos to make a move back up in that top 20 area, but I do also want to emphasize that a lot of the new coins will have some hype, and they will get some traction, and they may get some traction over Cronos, especially if Crocoin stays at around the 8 cents level. We need to see that continue to make a move to the upside. Cronos sitting at a $2.5 billion market cap with a $7.6 million 24-hour trading volume. Better than what I've seen it at recently. It usually likes to sit around 5 million 24-hour volume, but seeing it above 5 million is fantastic. I want to see that continue to play out, continue to get more and more trading volume, guys. The more trading volume that there is, the more hype, the more speculation, the more builders. It's great for the chain. It's a healthy ecosystem. So let's take a look at Crocoin, sitting nice and above the 0.0830 cent level. I've been saying, guys, a very important price level, this yellow line right here. We are looking at the weekly time frame. I want to see this stay above 0.0830, because if we do, I believe it will set us up to make ourselves on our way to 10 cents here. And you know, guys, we are in the time of the market where there's some big things happening moving into Q4, October, November, December. It's going to be a very interesting time, and we need to be locked in, dialed in, especially if you're a Crocoin and Cronos holder, because I do expect some fireworks here with Bitcoin. And you know what happens when Bitcoin makes a big move? Cronos is right there behind it. So we look at the Cronos ecosystem right now. I'm really happy to say that some of these meme coins are getting some love. I want to see the Cronos meme coin ecosystem rally again. When that happened last time, it was a lot of fun. A lot of money was made. And guess what? 24-hour volume was off the charts, and people were actually using the chain. We want to see that, because when people use the Cronos chain, we see Crocoin make moves to the upside. Mary sitting at a nice $8 million market cap. Want to see that above 10 million here shortly. Crow with Knife, Caw, one of my favorite Cronos meme coins, sitting just below $30 million. Probably see that above 50 million here shortly, as long as Bitcoin decides to play nice. And guys, if you do want to trade some of these meme coins, you want to leverage trade them, you want to long them, you want to short them because you think they're going to zero, check out in the description box below or in the pinned comment. We have a $5,000 sign-on bonus to Blowfin. All you gotta do is click that link, deposit, trade a little bit, get a bunch of free money. You can leverage trade these meme coins, which is very risky, but there is money to be made if you do it correctly. It is kind of a gamble. I mean, you're dealing with meme coins, but sometimes I like to gamble and have some fun, and that's what I do. I'm Blowfin. I like to leverage trade some of these smaller cap meme coins, because a 1% move on 100x leverage on a meme coin happens every second, it seems like sometimes. I do want to emphasize, guys, where we're at in this market. I say it is rare, but sometimes when everyone thinks something will happen, it does. When it comes to the market, I've been trading in this market for nearly a decade, in the cryptocurrency market, and usually the market treats whatever the majority thinks is going to happen, the opposite happens, because that is max pain. But I do want to emphasize, guys, right now everyone is saying Q4, bullish, Q4, October, November, December, Santa Claus rally, everything's going to the moon, it's an election year, blah, 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 blah. But there is a time in cryptocurrency markets where, yes, the majority is right for a very selective period of time, not for the entirety of the move, but a selective period of time. And I do think that there is that time coming up very, very shortly here into the end of 2024, into the beginning of 2025. I think everyone's going to be bullish. There's going to be a lot of sideline players, but then I do think that cryptocurrency is going to make big moves. And then, you know what? Really what we need to be talking about is, what does this mean for Crocoin? Guys, we've been talking about this for a long time. At the end of the bull market, the last big move, when Bitcoin finally makes that huge move to the upside, that's when Crypto.com Crocoin performs the best, because that's when everybody that is not already in crypto starts Googling crypto, where to buy crypto, and the first thing that comes up is Crypto.com, guys. And you know what? Crocoin is associated with it, even though we like to talk about the association between Cronos Labs, Crocoin, and Crypto.com. That's a different video. Crypto.com is associated with Crocoin in a pseudo kind of way. But I do believe that we will see this large move to the upside for Crocoin. So the overall market right now, Bitcoin is trading at $63,242, down about 1% on the day. You know, we're going to look at Bitcoin here shortly because there's some very interesting things we need to be picking apart. But overall, I'm bullish, guys. Bitcoin is going to be the tide that raises all the boats. I expect it to happen. Bitcoin dominance trading at 56.16%. When you exclude stablecoins, we're basically at 58.16%, kind of making a little bit of a move to the downside here on dominance, which is very good for Crocoin, very good for altcoins. I am looking at Bitcoin dominance with a microscope right now, guys, because there's a lot of signal there. There's a lot of signal there. If Bitcoin dominance decides to be topped out, in my opinion, I think it is, until we see a big impulse wave to the upside, breaking above 74,000. If it is topped out, then I do expect altcoins to have big, big rallies. And with a looser monetary policy from the Federal Reserve, it's setting up for very, very big moves to risk-on assets, setting up for altcoin season, guys. So Bitcoin, looking on the daily, is printing, I want to show you market cipher here, is printing a red dot, probably expecting a little bit of a pullback, short-term pullback on the daily, but we need to talk about the weekly because the weekly is significantly more bullish. It is not bearish like the daily, and the higher-term time frames are really what I like to look at. I am more of a cyclical trader. I like to swing trade. I am not so much an intraday trader unless I'm trying to have some fun and try to scalp around. But when we're looking at the weekly on Bitcoin, it shows we have a green dot on market cipher setting up for this momentum wave to come to the upside. You're seeing the green money flows starting to curve up here as well. It's hard not to be bullish when we're looking at Bitcoin here on the weekly time frame, and I do expect this to continue to the upside and make our way to this top to test the previous all-time high. I'm not quite sure if we're going to break above it just yet, but I do expect a test at about $74,000 on the weekly, guys. And honestly, if we see weekly candle closures anywhere above really 69,000, then we're probably going to break all-time highs, especially if we see weekly candle closures above that. Very important we're looking at that, especially when it comes to these altcoins and Crocoin. Guys, if you like this type of content, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel right now, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.